Hey everybody, Ken here, CCG Vlog, a special scoop edition. It's all about the 20K free roll. $20,000 free roll tournament for our poker players for the next 6 months. You get to qualify in by either playing in tournaments or cash games. We'll go over everything in detail, but I think the number one question on everybody's mind is, what do you win? What do you win? It's a $20,000 free roll, but what's first place prize? Well, the first place prize is an $11,500 main event tournament package. No cash value whatsoever. What does that mean? It means one lucky player. One player who grinds out tournaments, grinds out a cash game. You either win one or the other. You can't qualify from both, so choose a side, one or the other, tournaments or cash games, and I'll explain how to get points in either. But one of those CCG grinders from either the cash game or the tournament is going to qualify into the free roll, which is going to be in June at CCG. And then the winner of that free roll, that one person out of 50, is going to get to go to Vegas, play in the main event, the dream maker of tournaments, the tournament that every poker player wants to play in. Not everybody gets the opportunity to do it, but this is a really great, and it's a true way to actually make that dream happen. I mean, I'm excited about it. The nice thing is you won't be there alone. Myself and Brandon will be there. We'll all be part of Team CCG. There's other prize packages that are smaller for this free roll payout as well. It's not like just one person's getting paid out in the free roll. Top 10% of, nope, more than that, top 20%. Top 10 players of the free roll, so 10 players out of 50 are going to win minimum $500 cash, maximum $11,500 WSOP main event seat champion plus travel expenses. You get $2,500 packages in there, 1K packages as well. So we'd like to have a large group of Chicago charity poker players go represent CCG, be part of the podcast, part of our entourage. We're going to go to dinner, we're going to hang out, we're going to talk about hands, maybe we'll do some range charts. Brandon will have to be in charge of that because I don't really know what those are. But the nice thing is you're going to know some people there and it'll be a great time. So now that you kind of know what's up for grabs, main event seat plus another $8,500 in cash and tournament prize packages as well, how do you qualify? 2 ways to qualify for the free roll. You got to win the free roll to win the whole thing. But how do you get into the free roll? Well, it's pretty easy. 2 ways to do it. 1, every month, so January, February, March, April, or May, every month we're going to do the tournament side first. Tournament players. If you play in any tournament, any CCG tournament, stack tournament, early bird tournament, whatever the case may be, I want you guys to see my password. Any tournament, you win points, right? If you're in the top 5 points winners of each month, you qualify for that month's tournament, you know, the player of the month, whatever it is, right? Top 5 points winners from each month, January, February, March, April, and May. So it's 25 players, 5 per month. You can't double dip, which means if you qualify in the top 5 points earners in January, you're in. You just got to wait until June. Practice up. Take some lessons. Do some cool stuff. But you're in the free roll. If you miss in January, don't worry. Points start over in February. You get to do it again. Top 5 points earners from the tournament side get in each month for 25 players total, get into the free roll, which is in June. It's going to be June 11th at the VFW in Warrenville. We'll get a little bit more into that as well. How do you earn points in a tournament? Well, if you play and get in the top 5, there are different points for different tournaments. If it's $79 or less, you get 10 points for first place, 8 points for second, 6 for third, 4 for fourth, and 2 for fifth. Now, if it's a little bit more expensive buy-in, an $80 to $180 buy-in, you get a little bit more points. First place will be 15, 12, 9, 7, 5. So again, if you get first place in a deep stack, you get 15 points, but if you get first place in the early bird, you only get 20 points. Now, if they're bigger buy-ins, $181 and more, you get 18 points for first, 14, 10, 9, and 8. So again, different buy-ins carry a little bit different, but again, you're talking about 10 points from the cheapest tournament you can play and win in, the early bird, $20 buy-in, up to a $300 black chip tournament winner. You win 18 points in the black chip bounty versus 10 points for the early bird. So don't discount playing all of the different tournaments. They're going to be great. It's an incentive to play in some of those smaller buy-in tournaments, right? Early birds, your second chances, the late nights, 7-card stud tournament, which happened last week. You know, some different tournaments that get, you know, more fun for players to come and play. It incentivizes players to come in, stay longer, play in more tournaments. That's why we want to do these free rolls, right? Benefits everybody. Charities are happy, I'm happy, players are happy, and eventually somebody's going to be extremely happy by getting first place and an $11,500 package to the main event, which is great. Tournament players, besides the fact that there are different point values for different buy-ins of tournaments, again, this is all on the website, probably look below and see it. There's also some multipliers. So if you play at like the VFW in Warrenville, which is one of our #1 tournament locations, there's no multiplier. You get 1 point for 1 point, meaning if you play in the early bird, you get first place, that's 10 points, you get 10 points. But now let's say you're playing at a place like Mettawa up in Lake Forest, which is a less busy spot. It's more difficult to get players there. You get bonus points, right? So if you get in a bonus point location like Mettawa, you get double points. Meaning if you win the early bird at Mettawa, you'd get 20 points. All of this is down below. Each venue has different multipliers. Some of them are 1x, some of them are 1.5, some of them are 2x. You go to a place like Bridgeview, which is one of our more popular locations, you're getting standard points. You're going up to Lake Forest, you're getting double points. Some places where you're kind of in the middle, like a VFW Oak Lawn actually gets 1.5x points for the tournament. So it's all out there, it's all spelled out. If you have any questions, as always, ask myself or Brandon. Hit us up on social media, hit us up in the comments. We'll do our best to do this. We're trying to make it as simple as possible, but lots of fun to play. So tournament players, it's easy. Playing tournaments, get in the top 10, top 5, get in the top 5, earn points, top points earners from each month, 5 of them will qualify for the free roll. If you chop the tournament, you chop the points. Meaning if you chop first and second place, you're just going to chop the points evenly. You can't chop out points. Those are decided for by the actual deal. Can't deal points. You can't say, well, I'll take first place money and third place points. That's not how it works. Points are the way that they go. So first and second chop even, they chop the points even as well. So that's the tournament side. Pretty easy. Points multipliers for location. You get more points the bigger the buy-in the tournament, but again, the biggest buy-in tournaments are going to get you 18 points for first place, and the smallest buy-in tournaments are going to get you 10 points. So it's not a huge difference there. Don't let the early bird players think, or the deep stack players think, that they got a huge advantage by playing deep stack, or you got to put in a bunch of money to play this. There are way more $20 tournaments, $79 and less, that you can play in that don't have as big of fields that you have a much better chance of winning points on. So you can do that. Come out and play the early birds, 2 o'clock at every event. Play the second chances. Play it's the old tweener, we call it the second chance now. Play the second chance tournament. Play the late nights. They're great. They're super fun, and it's a great way to grind out and get into those top points. But again, remember, if you have a rough January, don't worry about it. Points start over, and a new 5 players are going to qualify in February. Same thing in March, same thing in April, same thing in May. And then the tournament, the free roll, is June 11th at the VFW in Warrenville at noon. Can't play in the tournament, we will have some alternates that we give away, but that's when the tournament is, that's when the free roll is. If you can't play the main event tournament, there's no cash prize. So if you win an $11,500 main event package and you don't go, it's going to be sad. We don't want that to happen. We want somebody to win that's going to do it. So don't let that happen. If you know you can't go and you're down to the last 2 players, give it to the other player, take the smaller package, do something different. Okay? Tournament players, that's how you get into the 20K free roll in June. Top 5 points earners each and every month get in. That's it. Super simple. Okay? Cash game guys and gals. Cash game players in general. All you have to do to get in is the top 5. It's always top 5. Top 5 logged hours each and every month. All you do is have to play. Some of you are going to qualify, our regulars are going to qualify pretty easily, which is great. We're benefiting and kind of keeping the regular players. But you can only qualify once. So once you qualify, there's no point in doing it anymore in the sense of logging in your time, because you can only qualify one time. How do you earn points for a cash game player, or how do you earn hours? Just hours played. If you buy chips and sit down at a table at 2 p.m. and you play until 5 p.m. and it's a nice session and you're happy, it's 3 hours, you log 3 hours. Whoever logs the most hours, top 5, are going to qualify for the free roll. So 5 players each month, the top 5 logged hours for cash game players. Any no limit hold'em game, anything like that. PLO is on its own. PLO does not count. So if you're a PLO player, I'm sorry, those players do not count. You got to play no limit. 1-3, 2-5, 1-1 if it happens. 1-3 always happens, so that's your most popular bet. playing those. Every hour you get goes forward. Same deal though. There are multipliers. If you're playing at a location, I know I'm dogging Lake Forest right now, but we're gonna probably turn this into a great spot. If you're playing at Lake Forest, you get double hours, meaning if you play 4 hours at Lake Forest, you get 8 hours worth of log time, whereas if you play 4 hours at the VFW in Oak Lawn, which is a standard spot, you only get 4 hours. So we're gonna pay you a little bit extra, incentivize players to come out to some of those lesser busy spots and make them a little bit busier. You also get an hour bonus if you buy chips and are seated and ready to go for a game before the start of the event, which means 2 p.m. on Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. If you buy chips before 2 and you're seated and ready to go, you get a bonus hour. If you do that before noon on a Sunday, bonus hour. So again, there's the little incentives that you can do, little promos, and we'll put those out on social media, but I just want to make sure people know, again, there's multipliers based on the location, there's multipliers based on the time of day that you play, multipliers based on the number of tournaments, the buy-in, all that kind of good stuff. Bottom line is, places, you know, the number one player is going to win an $11,500 tournament. The free roll is going to be June 11th at the VFW in Warrenville at noon. That is definitive, locked in stone, 100% where it's going to be and when it's going to be. You're going to get 10K in chips for a $10 add-on. You get a bonus 10K, so 20,000 in chips total, 15-minute levels. It's going to be the big blind ante structure, similar to a deep stack, right? 20K total in chips with your add-on, 15-minute levels, no re-entries, no rebuys, no add-ons other than that original $10 add-on at the start of the tournament. Everything else, we're just going to play down until we get to the top 10. Top 10 payout and those prizes that you see listed below. It's great. It should be a lot of fun. It should really drive some players to come and try some different locations that they normally don't do. Hopefully you guys are excited about it. I'm excited about it. I'm excited to be a part of Team CCG and having a good time in Vegas, playing the biggest events in the world. It should be amazing. We're going to have some cool swag bags, maybe some patches like you used to see, like those old full tilt patches. It's like team full tilt. That'd be cool. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to have our own team there. People are going to ask you about, how'd you get in? You're going to tell them. It's going to be great. It's going to be so much fun. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions, by all means, hit me up, email, text, social media, whatever the case may be. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. Here's how you win a secret seat. No, there's no secret seat. There is a secret though. Thank you for watching to the end. The secret actually is the alternate seats. We're going to have 5 alts. Going to have nothing to do with points, nothing to do with cash game time logged. It's just going to be out there for our social media fans. So if you're a subscriber on YouTube, you follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok. Oh yeah, we're on TikTok. I made my first TikTok at CCG Poker TV on TikTok. Check us out. You can see that on our page that you always see, that LinkedIn page. The 5 alternates are going to be from giveaways through social media. So we'll do something cool like, oh, comment on this and one lucky person will be drawn as the alternate. So follow us on Facebook, do all the cool stuff, come to the events, play, have a good time. If you have any questions, as always, let me know. Come and see us. We're an open book. We love it. I can't wait to play with one lucky person from CCG. Me, you, and Brandon are going to go out. The 3 amigos or amigettes or whatever it is, Team CCG, we're going to take down a winner. You get to keep all your prizes. So if like one person from CCG wins the main event, it's not like they got to give anything back to CCG. We don't expect that. It's your seat to do with. You're going to get bought in and it'll be great. You get to play and have a good time. It's going to be so much fun. I can't wait. It'll be a great summer. It'll be a great fall. Thank you for listening. We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.